I've recently started cleaning up and reorganizing my house. This past week I finally got around to sorting through my books, and curiously this got me thinking about the importance of physical media in gaming, which seems to be increasingly optional and taken less seriously, both by companies and younger generations. As I was rearranging my books and noticing that some of them were purchased over 10 or 15 years ago, I was reminded of all those videos about gaming backlogs, especially the ones focused on how to clear your backlog and things like that. Not that there's anything wrong with those videos, but this highlights one of the key differences with digital media. It can't be shared, and you don't truly own it to the point where you can donate it or sell it to someone else. And I mention this because that's exactly what I was thinking when looking at some of my old books. I realized that some of them no longer resonate with me, or that I didn't need my old college textbooks anymore, or specific things I was looking for at certain times in my life. And because they are physical books, I have the option to donate or even sell them, especially those that are in better shape. The only issue is my habit of scribbling and highlighting as I read, which in a way makes these books more special and personal, particularly my favorites, which I'll never sell. But now I'm getting off topic. This brings me to two problems I often see in these discussions about playing through your existing game library. When it comes to digital games, many people feel that if they don't play them, they're just throwing money away. Because they are digital products and often old purchases, there's no option to sell them to someone else, and it's too late to ask for a refund. And in many cases, you might not even have a personal connection to that game anymore, which you may have bought on impulse. But still, that little thought lingers. I paid for it, so I have to play it. This reminds me of a saying from the investment world that I really like. Your first loss is your best loss. The same logic applies to playing games that no longer interest you. It's very likely that the action, racing, or RPG game you bought 12 or 15 years ago isn't something you want to play today. It might even be difficult to run it on modern PCs or belong to a genre you've just had enough of. Forcing yourself to play through your backlog just for the sake of clearing it becomes a waste of your time. Your best loss in this case would have been to simply accept the sunk cost and not play the game. And this brings us back to the importance of physical media. With a physical copy, you could sell it, donate it, or even trade it for another game you're actually interested in now. But even that is becoming an increasingly rare market. And I've been feeling this myself lately, as I've been looking for some PlayStation 3 games and still hunting for a good deal on Pass 21. Unfortunately, this complete shift to digital seems to be a one-way street. Here in Brazil, for example, I believe Microsoft no longer sells physical games. And I'm not sure if the younger audiences, who grew up playing on smartphones and using streaming services, care as much about physical media or even ownership. As a result, piracy gains more and more traction, but I already have a video about that on the channel. Anyway, I just wanted to bring another perspective to the conversation about the importance and value of physical media, especially in this debate over backlogs. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and as usual, I'll see you in the next video.